Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today, earlier on, HAAS have revealed their 2023 livery, and I'm not going to lie, it's a tale of two halves. From the side it looks fantastic. As you can see, I've put all the four views that HAAS have released. Notice that they have lost quite a few sponsors as well. They've only got two left on the side, the two small ones on the side, and they're really probably not paying a lot. So there's probably more sponsors to come for this car at some point as well. But nevertheless, from the side, the only thing I don't like is this sort of dashy thing going on. I think that could be a bit more integrated into the rear of the car personally, but other than that, from the side it looks fantastic. The same can't be said from the front, which looks bland. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks a bit boring. A plain white livery from the front with bits of red on it, not good as well. So I'm hoping that they can improve the front of the livery before the start of the season, or at some point during the season, have a little bit of a mock-up with the changes to the thing. But overall, it's not bad. It's certainly better than what they managed last year, which was just to copy and paste 2021's livery onto their new car. So, nevertheless, let me know what you think in the comments below. Out of 10, probably a 6. I will be doing a separate video, like I do every year, when I add a tier list. But obviously, this car will be driven by the oldest lineup on the grid in HAAS of Magnussen and Hulkenberg, so that will be fiery because they don't like each other. I think that they can, if they work together, then they can get points, but it's going to be an interesting season to see how far this livery can get up the grid. But they're not the only team to have revealed a livery. Alfa Romeo have revealed this thing as well, in collaboration with some graffiti artists today. Now, obviously, we've got their new title sponsor, which is basically a betting company, and we'll come back to them shortly because there's a link in the article below. Notice that they've signed a couple other sponsors as well. Mascot Workwear, I should point out, that's an interesting one because they are tied to Audi. They're basically one of Audi's sponsors, so that's definitely interesting to see that they're on the car already as well. But other than that, there's not a lot of change from last year for them. A few other minor changes, a few other minor sponsors have come on the front, but other than that, obviously nice to see the Alfa Romeo logo back on the car as opposed to just their work mark thing as well. But yes, to Alfa Romeo's sponsor, new title sponsor, Stake, because it is, well, it's got a $400 million lawsuit, apparently with a previous owner. Now, obviously, they are double bad news because they are a casino. Apparently, they're a casino company that also allow you to bet using cryptocurrency. So we all know cryptocurrencies are bad for the environment, as they are, and basically this one's a lot worse. They're having a lawsuit. I think Fred's rightly one of the founders' dad's been in prison as well. So yet again, Formula One is getting itself involved with, well, let's say Formula One teams, I should say, dodgy sponsors like the FTX. For example, FTX, you might know, they're in redundancy or whatever it is called, court in the United States. That's an ongoing thing at the moment, and one of the creditors of FTX is Mercedes, because obviously FTX was a sponsor of Mercedes until they were basically bankrupt as well. Just in a bit of other news, obviously we've had the news about the FIA suppressing drivers freedom of speech. This isn't going to go away, I don't think, and I think we're going to see obviously them expressing their own ideals without the FIA approval. It's going to take somebody who's at the top of the sport. I don't think you're going to see this from the newer generation, I'm afraid, who haven't really spoken out. Unlike, for example, Lewis Hamilton has been warned all number of demonstrations to bring attention to, rightly so, to matters that need addressing as well. Sebastian Vettel's been another one, but obviously he is no longer on the grid this year as well. And obviously there's still the FIA and the F1's little war, but I covered that last week's race week episode as well. But other than that, we're ready. F1 season is here. It's only another month and 6 days until the Bahrain Grand Prix. So yes, F1 is right around the corner. It's earlier than ever as well. Well, I don't say earlier than ever, but it's earlier than in recent times due to the early start and the pre-season testing being all in February. No early March slot there. So obviously that's meaning that F1 as a whole, the pre-season, it starts now. So let me know what livery you're looking forward to. Red Bull on next, out on Friday, I think. Definitely out on Friday, and then it will be into next week. I think they will be done by the middle of February. So yes, and the tier list, as I said, will be out once all of them. That video will be out once all of them are out. But let me know what livery you're looking forward to seeing in F1 2023, and also let me know what you think of the HAAS livery in the comments below. If you are new around here though, then please do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content as well, especially on the gaming side. Until the next video then, I'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.